Billy Gang. Thank you, Lord, for blessing me. I'm losing my mind. I think I'm going insane. Sometimes I feel like I'm out of it. Sometimes I can't even stay in my lane. Sometimes I wanna forget everything others I can't.
Shout out to that girl Meta. This is Out of It. It's in rotation heavily here and across the country everywhere. DJ Scream. So Ebony, the Ebonizer, is not going to be with us on today. So we're going to check out some faves, and we're going to have a little topic discussion after we finish jamming the netta. Transform ya, but this will transform ya. It's not the one that you want to fuck with. They're taking out your haters like a fucking Terminator, because I'm all about my paper. Come and try your luck, bitch. Look at my face. You see when you look in my eyes, you think you the best? Well, let's take a test. Lie detector determined that was a lie. Get back. Get too close to the bitch get hacked. Yeah, I heard you talking about a bitch get stacked. Come around me with the shit, hit a lip and a bitch get snatched. I'm insane. So we're not going to have our special guests, you guys, like I just said. We are going to have a little topic talk. I was just giving y'all a little of this. Out of it, 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 out of it. Sometimes I want to forget everything others. I can't remember the days. I go when people around me and wondering why everybody the same. Yeah, bitch, I'm out of it. Bitch, I'm out of it. Out of control. Out of my mind. Y'all gotta feel this shit. Yeah, bitch, I'm out of it. Twisted. Okay. www.lovethenumber2 jamradio.com is queen of all things any Miss Lovey in the building. Yes. And I got my girl Cindy in the building. Yes. Hello. How are you today again?
Great. Wonderful, darling.
So, you feel it? Who that is? Check in, tap in. It just says Facebook user. So, hey, franchise, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Oh, okay. Mr. I'm back. He always back from some shit. Mr. I'm back, y'all. The top of the head you see right there is franchise music. Sitting to his left, my right, is my girl, like I said, Cindy in the building from D-Town.
What's good?
Yes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to have a little conversation.
Let's go.
Okay, so we all know right now the females are quote-unquote running the game. That's what they're saying. Like, okay, females are doing their thing in the game. True, facts.
I can see
now, okay, so we got some of my favorite independent artists now are female artists, and they are killing the game right now.
Yeah.
So I have different lanes, right, for these female artists.
Okay.
And we are in a oh, hey, Relos, what's going on? You should video in. Yeah. It should be thought of. Okay, I won't even say it should. I'm going to start here and say, what is hoe culture?
Mm-hmm.
Hoe culture. Okay, hoe culture. We say that the music the females are making now is very hoe culture. That's what they say. They being, people.
They being men. Oh.
Mostly men's. So, let's talk about it. Hoe culture, is that where we are with the female music? Is that what we had to do to get taken seriously as female artists? What's up, Cindy? What you say?
I mean, I don't think that's what we have to do to be taken seriously, because Foxy Brown did that back in the day.
Foxy Brown, hoe culture.
Okay, no, but I don't think
so.
What?
Really?
Ew, nana.
Hello. What the fuck you mean? What you thought that was about? Hoe culture.
Still.
But my point in bringing her up is, I think that's what we've always done, right?
No, because you got your Queen Latifahs.
And MC Light, that's it.
Lady of Rage. Left Eye. It's a whole bunch of female. Roxanne. It's a lot of females that didn't take that route. You know what I'm saying? Missy Elliott didn't come out on that type shit at first. Now she's evolved obviously into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, but if we're gonna be real and talk about it, Queen Latifah is
Uh-oh, somebody tap her. The record is scratching. Somebody tap her.
She's a part of the LGBTQ community.
Okay,
so
but she wasn't.
She's not going to come out doing the stuff that Foxy Brown did.
Well, during that time, she was not out. She recently came out. So we talking about regular schmegular, Queen Latifah, 80s hip hop, fucking, you know what I'm saying? Dressing like a dude. Even during the times when we had Left Eye Chili, you know what I'm saying? TLC, we had the female groups, we had SWV, all the R&B female groups. The whole time, essentially,
SWV is definitely hoe culture.
That's what I'm saying. So let's define hoe culture.
Okay.
Hoe culture. Hi.
Amazing. I really think that it is a new phrase that dudes have come up with because women have become bold with their sexuality. But this is not any different than what we have always done in rap and hip hop.
Okay, so I would say Rillo said Missy lost weight and gained hoe confidence.
Exactly.
I hate both of y'all.
I agree with.
That's not true. That's not true.
She couldn't be in the whole culture when she first came out.
She was a little chunky.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. She had to stick to.
Even if she was when she was chunky, she was still talking her shit.
But she dressed in full
because she came out during the time in the 90s and where hip hop where females dressed like boys.
That wasn't whole culture though. She wasn't presenting herself where sexuality.
Okay, she came out where you had to be thin in order to dress that way. You don't have to be now.
But it's also a presentation of the energy you put out. She didn't put that image out because she didn't carry herself like that.
What is carrying herself like that?
What is that?
In the sense of she didn't dress like that. She didn't carry.
What is that?
You didn't see.
What is that?
And think, oh, she's a hoe. You wouldn't see her and think she was.
So who would you see and say she a hoe? Come on now, it's a plethora of hoes. Hoes as far as I can see. Goddamn.
We're not supposed to have that.
I hate it here. I hate it here.
Okay, now we don't know.
Now we don't know what a hoe is.
They say no shit about hoe.
There's so many. I can name like 5 hoes right now.
I'm not gonna do it.
You whack. Okay.
I mean, I don't know that they're hoes, but I know what they say that.
Okay, so I want to say, hoe culture, I feel is like the music that's basically talking about money in exchange for sex. That's what being a hoe is. Am I wrong? Correct me if I'm wrong. Money in exchange. That's a hoe. That has to be an exchange.
Yes, that's
hoeing.
That is
whoring, hoe.
That's whoring.
Okay, so there's a lot of songs that say, nigga, if you want my time, you want my pussy, you got to spend money, you got to break bread, you got to, you know what I'm saying? So essentially, to me, I consider that.
We do that already, even regardless.
Do we?
Yeah.
I mean, they should be.
You're in a date. That's shit. Spend money. What's the difference?
Oh my God! This is so
the difference is you skip the date, it goes straight to here go $40. You know what I'm saying?
What nigga wouldn't want to do that regardless? I mean,
but it's the female though. Like bitches is bragging about the fact that I'm finna fuck this nigga until I get all his money. Like, hoe culture. I mean, that's what hoe culture is, right? I'm trying to. Let's talk about it.
Okay, but if we talking about it, that's what dudes want because it's still.
Is it?
Yeah, because it's a reason why Bissonette runs so hard.
Oh.
It's the reason why Bissonette runs so hard because hey man,
we talking about the whole culture, not
experience without the
my
others.
Point is dudes are shopping on Bissonette because
you said shopping like it's a motherfucking
it's a
buffet out there.
We can put mall on the
shopping
end of it.
Strip center over there where you can get
we
your
can put mall on the end of it if
light skin pussy, dark pussy.
You know what I'm saying? Big girls,
little
girls,
bitches. You just shop what you want. Window shopping.
You know, pink wig, real hair. It's all there. You know, but they do that because, and I've heard men say they would rather pay for a woman to go away. It's not necessarily paying for vagina.
You don't pay them for sex. You pay them to leave after sex.
Yes. So I don't want to be. Yes.
So you don't want to cuddle. You want to talk.
I just want to get, some stuff done to me with your mouth, and then I want you to go away.
With your mouth.
They do that. So, I mean, in this day and age, women are saying, well, instead of you lying to me all the time, if that's what you want anyway, then go on and give me the money that you would go run on this bet, and then we don't have to talk. And I can spend your money with my girls at brunch.
Oh, my God.
I think that's what's happening.
Power to the people.
I hate that we got to a place where the two are so closely related. Even though y'all say it's been like that, and to certain degrees, it's like racism. We know racism has been there. We know people are racist, but at least motherfuckers used to make an attempt to be discreet about their racism. And now you get called a nigga just motherfucking walking down the street by a random HOA member. Like,
still get you punched in your face.
Right. Still. So, you know, as older, you know what I'm saying, women, we're not in our 20s, obviously. So this shit wouldn't have flew, I don't think, in our era as far as whole culture.
It would have if it was presented.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Because the issue is we're still dealing with men who are not being honest about what they want. So if I have an opportunity to choose versus being tricked, I would choose, if I want to deal with you, I would choose the cash versus being lied to for years. I'm just saying, it's a thing. It's a thing. Like if you know that all you ever want to do is be long-term fuck buddies with me, let me choose that. Don't have me on this roller coaster.
Okay, so bam, you're putting yourself in like equal value to monetary, and that's like my problem with the whole culture, is because we as women, as queens, it's like we're bringing ourselves and putting ourselves in like a definitive value system that is not even backed by the gold standard anymore. Like tomorrow, money can mean nothing.
Yeah.
And the whole economy can be fucked. And you know what I'm saying? And here you done sold your soul for this that could end tomorrow, and you're basing your value for yourself on that. So I'm like, okay, you worth $40 to yourself. What you just gave this nigga, your energy, your time, your pussy, your it's everything, your essence, $40. Nigga. $40, hoe, for a bag, nigga.
But what does it take when you get with a nigga he ain't doing shit for you anyways, and you giving him your time and your energy?
So
winning?
So for me,
it's for me, delicate balance, because you got a lot of women in situations, a lot of relationships that ain't nothing being done either way.
If I already know that it's friends with benefits, you're not getting all of me. That's the key. You're not getting all of me. You're not getting nurtured. You're not getting those checkups. I'm not making you no damn plates. Yeah.
Checkups are mandatory.
No.
Hey, how you doing today?
Oh, okay.
Call checking up on a nigga.
No.
I need the paperwork.
Yeah, that's definite. But I'm not fixing to text you. I might not return a couple texts. If I don't feel like seeing you that day, then I'm not going to return your call. I'm not going to return your text until I'm ready to see you. So you're not going to get all of me. If we understand that we're fuck buddies, then it's going to be on my time when I want to have sex. And I think that's really what we're
But
missing.
where does the money come in for? And why is money, like, if you're getting dick, he's getting pussy, y'all both getting what y'all want. Where does the money come in to define a value system? Like, I understand there's an exchange, but what do we say about ourselves and how we value ourselves if we monetize the pussy
from the man's side? Because
who gave the pussy the power? That's what I'm just wondering though.
What?
Why is the price on the pussy?
The pussy do have power.
Pussy doesn't. Okay, I'm sorry. Bad dick is bad dick, but all pussy ain't good pussy.
Oh, okay.
A good dick can make some bad pussy some good pussy. I'm sorry.
Wait, hold on. What you talking about? Wait.
He
says, well, hold on.
Let me explain something to you.
She fires back, y'all.
Bad pussy can be good pussy. You got good dick.
If you're a wizard.
Nah, that's what they be a wizard. I think I should do to be a wizard. I understand where the value of pussy was able to have a value for it. Why is that?
I'm trying to understand your meaning of bad vagina.
Me too, as well. I'm kind of stuck there too, because I'm like,
it's not all pussy is good pussy.
I understand that. I understand what you're saying.
Boris said franchise been waiting to say that.
For a long time. I'm not understanding where the value came from. Where the value system said that pussy is worth something and dick is not.
Who said dick wasn't? It's just that dick is not something that's hard to come by. That's the value in it is the scarcity. Good pussy, quality pussy, yeah. If you just don't have any kind of pussy,
never started wars.
Dick
never started wars. Pussy has.
True.
So it's about the value
Dick
that y'all give it. Yes, that's
Dick
correct.
starts a lot of wars because we have to pussy. That's why we start wars. Dick starts a lot of wars.
No.
That's my fault. I'm hot.
The war starts because somebody wants somebody else something that belongs to somebody else. Not necessarily.
It's the vagina though. It's not the penis.
No.
even when back in the day when wars were started, he still had more pussy on the side. Like he wasn't. It was just he just wanted somebody else's property. He still had. It's not like no one that was just fucking.
You just don't want to. You just don't want to admit that.
I'm not gonna give the value to pussy that I'm gonna spend my money. Like no, I don't put. I'm not.
Listen, if you don't value vagina, then that's on you. But I'm just telling you,
own the dick. Stop letting them think that you gotta pay for some pussy
behind vagina.
You don't have to pay for pussy, but you gotta pay for quality pussy. Is what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I'm asking.
I'm asking. Hell no. I'm not.
I got questions.
For nobody's pussy.
Aren't you
though?
my
woman. Then that's on. I mean, that's different. But no, I'm not. She can have that super gold throw it in the air to come down as diamonds. I'm not paying you for it unless you're mine.
But you are in a roundabout way.
I mean, all men are tricks. Yes, we have a girl who
It's not that you're tricks. You're providers. It's providers is what we say. You're not a trick.
Everybody's supposed to provide.
You're not a trick. You're a provider.
Men are supposed to provide, though, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so you pay.
And women are supposed to nurture.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do we see
I go out here, sweat, make money, pay bills, provide food, provide security. I do all these things, but we have no value, and a woman gets to nurture me, and I have to pay her for that.
No, she don't get to nurture you. She has to take the household, deal with your funky ass attitude.
So why is that not something it's an equal thing though? Where does the money come in? Where's the value? Like
I'm agreeing with you.
We're attaching with the money part. Like I understand why we gotta come with the pocket.
A lot of y'all not paying for all the bills. That's first. So a lot of y'all not paying for all the bills. So you can't say you're providing and then want somebody to go half on you on rent or paying a light bill or paying a phone bill. So you can't come and say, oh, I'm providing and you're only doing it half-assed. And then say, why is my shit not worth anything? That's first. So,
So are we basing the worth on the ability to do for the other person what they could do for you? That's what it sounds like to me too.
Hey,
you see, that's what I'm saying. It's very lopsided system, right?
It sounds like if a man ain't paying for everything, then he ain't worth a damn.
That's not
right.
even,
that's low key
not where I'm at.
Yes,
the value system wise.
That's not where I'm at.
Right?
That's not where I'm at. What my response to someone who says a man is providing this and doing this and doing that. What I'm saying is the majority of men are not providing everything. So you can't say that I'm providing. That's my point.
So even if you provide a little, you can't say you provide. You got to provide it all to be able to say you're a provider.
Correct.
But if you're not doing 100%,
I don't agree, friends.
If you're not doing 100%,
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
I don't agree. If he's taking your percentage of what you got to put in down by doing whatever he's doing,
let me tell you why I disagree. I think everybody's situation is going to be based on what they need and what they're capable of. Like you're going to be with a person who he may not provide emotional support because he's not emotionally intelligent, but he provides security. You know, she may not be a good cook, but she can provide that support that you need. Like it's an exchange, and so everybody's going to, organically either be with the person that meshes with them or teach someone that's willing to compromise they shit to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody values the same shit all the same way. I mean, obviously, some people value a man that pays bills more than a motherfucker that's going to actually be there and you know what I'm saying, hold you down emotionally or mentally. We don't, as Black women, we don't get a lot of mental support from our men. Like, and it's not because they don't want to. It's because they don't fucking know how.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we're not making no effort to teach them. We just pressure them into, hey, you need to be paying for these bills or you not a man. Or you need to be taking care of everything and buying me Birkin or are you not a man? I can't call you Zaddy. Like, that shit's stupid to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's not my point. My point was saying in response to what he said, and that's in a bubble by itself, right?
I agree with that.
So for me personally, I require somebody that's going to be communicative and supportive. And that's why I'm single now.
Team single.
Hey, I don't have time to teach you.
We both single.
I ain't got time to teach you, bro. Like, I really need you to get that somewhere else.
That's another reason why we be fucking up. Because listen, you can't say in the same sentence. You can't say in the same sentence, I want him to be communicative, and then turn around and say, but I don't want to teach you shit. That's communication, friend.
If I was 20 something, then I'd be still in it. I have made 7 husbands, babe. I have made 7 husbands. That's no lie. I have made 7 husbands for other women. I'm not doing it no more. I'm not teaching now another person how to communicate and be I'm not.
7.
I have made 7 husbands.
Just because you impacted 7 men in the direction of other women doesn't mean that you are lacking.
I'm not saying I'm
not lacking. I mean, you were saying you're lacking a man because you let 7 of them go, but at the same time, like,
what I'm saying is I know how to teach and communicate, how to teach someone to communicate and how to be supportive, but I'm not going to go through it again for him to go somewhere else, because I don't think that, and it's not just men, I think it's people in general. People don't appreciate it when they learn life lessons from you, and it doesn't make them be, and it shouldn't make them beholden to you. So if you're teaching someone how to grow, once they get grown, where they were when they met you is not where they are now. And so they may decide that you are not who they want to be with. So I'm not in the business of raising anyone else to grow up and decide they're not wanting to be with me.
Now, I feel like I'm more into the, like I say this all the time, into the journey itself. Like, to me, it sounds like you had 7 amazing experiences in your life that you're going to forever have. And just because the end result isn't a wedding ring, which is bullshit, doesn't mean you shouldn't appreciate the 7, men who you influence, regardless if the end result was them with other bitches, because I'm
still friends with 6 out of 7 of them. I married one of them. So
there you see what I'm saying?
That I'm not friends with.
The one that got you is the one you don't like. The one that got you is the one you don't fuck with. Okay.
Well, we started really with talking about whole culture in general, getting back to the main topic about whole culture and how it is affecting the music world and society and how we view things and how everybody's just really lackadaisical with everything as far as beliefs and, everything. And it's like, are we headed in the right direction? Is it good that we're being more comfortable and open and fluid with our sexuality? Why are motherfuckers offended? Should we put it in the music? Is it teaching young girls sexuality too early? Like, it's a whole bunch of like subcategories, you know what I'm saying, to the issue of the whole culture, regardless if we say it's from back in the day or we say it's currently.
It doesn't exist if parents parent their children.
Agreed.
Period. It doesn't exist if dads are being dads and moms are being moms and they're raising their kids.
Okay. I wouldn't know. I got a chihuahua. He likes ass. I don't know.
Teach him in the ways that he
I don't know. I like ass. He likes ass. We ass people. I don't know.
I'm a parent, so it's some place.
I am too.
Can I ask a question?
Hell no, BP, slow down. No, I'm just playing. Of course you can ask a question.
So, but I because I hear people say a lot, I'm not just coming for you. People say, well, I'm not doing that no more. I done did enough of that. Okay, so you done did enough of that. You still got the rest of your life to live, so what are you gonna do?
Yes.
Be content and live my fucking life. I'm a drink. I got a rose, maybe, in my nightstand. I'm going to go on walks. I'm going to travel. And I'm going to hang with my friends. I'm not lonely at all. And if I don't...
You just would prefer that friend not to be a man?
What you asking me? What's that question? What is you asking me?
It's 2020, so...
No.
2020?
No, it's not that.
It's 2021.
I'm very
this
happy.
nigga last year with the
I'm
shit.
very happy in my single life. And so for a dude to come and meet me now, he would have to be able to be an addition to. Like, I'm not taking on no projects.
I understand that aspect.
That part.
I understand that. But I also feel like there's certain things that men don't get to develop because of their background. And doesn't necessarily mean they're not a good man. It just means they haven't experienced certain shit. Like, some of them might be like from single family homes where they were the only child. So they might have like little hang-ups and issues that stem from that. And being a woman and a nurturer, you'd be like, okay, well, I understand where this comes from, or I see where it comes from.
I know a therapists.
So I deal with that.
Hey, we could be friends, but I'm not finna fuck with you on that level. I'm gonna show you where you can go and get help. But my point is, I'm not going to be your therapist. I'm not going to be the one that's gonna raise you. And if we are friends and we're still connected by the time you get raised out there in the world and you want to come back, then that's what that is. But I'm not gonna take
what's a characteristic that's considered raising? Because with everybody communicates differently and at different levels. So what I don't understand is where it's raising.
I'm thinking about discipline.
I'm sorry, sir?
It's not about discipline.
Self-discipline?
Yeah, raising. You know about how being raising? Like, you mean raising, different raising. Raising. You know what I'm saying? Household, whatever. It's different meanings of raising.
I agree.
Boy, y'all really finna find out why I'm single today, huh?
I hate when people like
Hard
consider.
expectations.
I hate when niggas say that. Oh my god!
It's hard.
Can we normalize women valuing themselves and having standards for that value?
Can we normalize women not being hurt and carrying it on?
I agree with that.
Yeah, that women should be able to.
I agree with that.
The past be the past.
You're right.
How
But
you
I'm
can't
not.
start something with someone mad about the niggas that you.
But I'm not. I just
And
told
we
you.
don't do that. We're so,
Yeah, y'all don't-
we have
Niggas
to
do
move
do that
forward.
too.
But-
Niggas do that
That's if
too.
you just
Don't do
crazy
that.
It's
Niggas do it too.
So
That's
it's not
why
rare
I'm
that
not
mans
friends
walk
with my
around
ex
pissed
right
off
now,
about
'cause-
unless you lost something that you probably should, you shouldn't have lost. Like, I mean, yeah, that happens, but
A wallet.
we're not holding on for 10 years because
My rent.
this nigga and every nigga after that's gonna have to go through the hoops and jump through the.
You know, you mean to tell you what it is? A nigga will do something that will be almost identical
To what the last
something
nigga-
that someone else did. It's human psychology that makes you respond to this because we think in patterns. We identify patterns. So when you see a pattern, whether it be in 6 different motherfuckers, it's human nature to be like, oh, hold on. You're not going to be like, okay, let's try it again. 6 times, let's try it again. 7 times.
Patterns follow in all men.
Nah, because you gotta start looking at yourself like, what is it about this pussy that keep attracting niggas that got this default? Because that got to go, or I gotta figure out how to deal with this
I gotta
shit.
stop
Because this
them.
is, or I gotta fix myself because
Yeah.
something in me like this toxic ass shit.
Mhm.
Somebody pussy want that.
So
Okay.
I'm just saying. Let's be real with. Let's
All
be.
the way left on this one.
I'm saying you gotta speak your truth.
So you're right. But
What
I
you
would-
say, BP?
But looking at
What?
Something in that pussy want that. That's
hey, nobody
Be
said
calling
the same thing.
It's calling me.
I do have a kind of kink, but that's neither here nor there. All the 6 or 7 dudes are different. They're different. They're different types of dudes, different heights, different weights, different skin colors, different nationalities. But the issue is for me, when we're talking about what's raising someone, if I have to keep repeating a certain thing, if I have to keep telling you this,
Take the trash out.
nah, it's not even that.
Oh.
It's not even that. It will be, listen, if we're yelling, I don't yell. I don't even yell at my kids. So you can't yell at me because it triggers a fight response. Right? So if you keep coming at me in a certain way, or if the way you just handle me is different and wrong, and I can't get you to recognize that I don't like that because it triggers certain things in me, and I have to keep reminding you, that's raising you. And so by the time we're done, by the time I say, okay, we can't do this no more, you've learned and understood that, hey, when a girl tells me something, I need to make sure that I do this, and you go do that with the next chick, and hey, that's your wife now. That's what I'm talking about.
So that's
raising.
right. Something about it so damn much. You done
Right.
You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't do this.
But see, I don't even nag. So what I do is I'll stop
I
fucking
hate
with
that
you.
phrase, nagging.
I'll stop fucking with you.
That's what women do,
I
though.
won't call you. I will not call you back. I will
You
leave
know,
you
y'all
alone.
say that shit, but tell me how many times, especially you franchise, because I swear I'll come across this table on your ass. As many times as I done asked you, we not even dating, nigga. This just regular schmegular, this my best friend type shit. Ask you to do some shit. Ask you to do some shit. And that, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it nagging? Like, no, I'm going to keep asking you, could you get your shit
I don't
right?
say that nagging is something I'm supposed to do, but there's times where women just nag about shit. That's like shit that's not
But
even
I
necessary.
swear that's what y'all like though.
Like,
Y'all like nagging. Y'all
I'm
fucking do.
gonna walk in and
That's
take my
who
shoes
y'all
off and
do.
leave them right here. And I'm gonna get nagged at. 'Cause why you got shoes there? They're always there, so you're gonna have to just accept that they're gonna be there and pick them up, or I'll kick them and pick them up at some point. Like, there's no need to say.
But
like,
it's like,
listen,
we know what the hell we're not supposed to do.
You gonna be mad.
We know what the hell we're not supposed to do. Just sometimes we don't actually told what the hell we can
Simple
do.
shit. Like, put your toilet seat down. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
That's
but
just
if a
bad
bitch
manners.
constantly
That's bad
says
manners.
then she's
That's bad
nagging you.
manners.
But in reality, it's like, is it nagging? Like, if you actually respected what she was saying, it wouldn't be considered nagging.
Correct.
If I have to ask you more than once, you need to ask yourself, why the fuck am I that retarded where she has to ask me this many times?
But see, nagging comes
not
in the
retarded.
same,
Why am
like,
I that
day
inconsiderate
time.
of
But
her?
the same day
That's how I
time
think
frame.
about
A
it.
woman will tell you do something, she expects you to stop. What the fuck are you doing right then? Get up and do it.
No.
The nagging starts when I just haven't moved as fast as you want me to move.
Right.
I know I got to do this. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done. But then why you gotta remind me? I know what I gotta do.
And then when a nigga asks a bitch something, she supposed to jump and do the shit right then and there.
Immediately.
Ain't no thought, questions,
Hey,
or
they
nothing.
don't even ask, babe, I'm hungry.
Yes. And looking at you with the hungry eyes. The fuck what you
been
doing?
at home chilling with your nails done, chilling all day. I've been out here in this world slavery because I'm a provider. And I come home and I ask for something to be done. Why not have it done? But I've been working all damn day. I'm tired. And you say, get up and take trash out. Okay, babe, I'm going to get them to take trash out.
What?
I'm watching the game. I've been at work all damn day, right?
So what you want?
I don't know nothing about
I'm a providing man, so I can say this.
Yeah, you can't.
30 years, two women took care of me.
So what you want to eat?
So
that's the thing.
I'm a providing man, so I expect
So what you
that.
want to eat?
So, okay, let me
what you
change the
could cook?
dynamic. What if you came home and she came home and both y'all motherfuckers grinding, both of y'all work, both of y'all tired?
Then we should respect the fact that, okay, we'll get it done. I'll get my part done when I get my part done. I'm going to let you get yours done when you get it done. People need to learn how to compromise.
Niggas nag
people
too.
Are just people.
That's all I'll say.
Niggas
nag
we don't want to be
too.
told shit.
So how
think that
it's
we
like
are
niggas
we're
it's like
not
saying,
smart or we're it's not. We just have a whole lot of shit probably on the plate. A good man is a busy man because there's a lot of things going on in his life. So sometimes the little things that women nag about, it's just not a priority. Not that we don't care. It's just, babe, I'm gonna get it done. Can I get it done on my time? Like when I can fit it in the schedule, it'll get done. I promise you.
But if it's up to your time, then I wouldn't have asked you. By the time you figured out, I'd do the shit my
This ain't
motherfucking
heart
self.
surgery. You ain't telling me that the house has a leak in the roof and there's water pouring out the top of the roof. You're saying, hey, take out trash. Why you gotta tell me that 7 times? I know the trash is full. I'm about to throw something in it. So I'm gonna go take the trash out. Like
in the meantime, this shit's stinking. Flies is flying around. You clean your whole house.
Again,
but the only thing you want a nigga to do,
if it's bothering you that much, like it shouldn't.
See what I'm saying?
I'm just saying. We understand what you guys are saying. We understand when you ask these things. Sometimes we just don't move that. We don't look at it like that. We gotta move. We should have to move instantly like that. It doesn't make sense. It's not a life-threatening thing. So
it's not about it being life-threatening. It's about being a woman and asking your man to take care of something and him making you a priority in that moment and taking care of it, not unprioritizing you and shuffling you in the mix of things that he has to do.
I'm not trying to make my woman not a priority because I am jumping.
That's literally what you're doing.
Whatever the hell she tells me to do, and now she's told me
not
this 10
what
times.
she tell you, what she's asked you, and this is the 5th time she's asked.
Why would you have to tell me if I know that trash is full and I see it's full?
And that's what she asking herself.
But
Why the fuck do she have to ask you?
That you know, because it's still there.
It's still there.
No, see, that's where you guys get it wrong. We know it's there.
How do we know
downstairs? I didn't want to go all the way out to the trash can right this moment.
Exactly. You're prioritizing your laziness with the fact that this is an issue.
Why is that laziness?
Because you don't want it.
Because typically, and here it is. Typically, we have cleaned the whole damn kitchen after we have cooked, and all we want you to do, all we want you to do is take these shrimp skins to the trash before it stinks up the whole house. That's it.
Not when you get ready.
Wake up in the morning.
Not when you're done.
They ain't gonna stink up the crib if they get out there before night.
Now you gotta have a whole conversation about the shit.
I'm watching the game. The game.
Why you can't just do it?
Take it out.
I will go buy some incense and look till I'm finished watching.
Why you gotta spend money when you gonna just take the trash out? That's the shit right there.
That's the shit. That's the shit. I'm like, well, how hard is it?
Some incense. I take the trash out.
That's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta do.
Just take the trash out. So everybody's happy. Like what? I don't understand. It's like women like the little things.
The best shot of the game.
Nigga, we got TiVo. We got nigga.
I'm just saying, we will get it done.
Prioritize.
Would be
the biggest thing a woman likes to do
is to do something. Then it wouldn't be a problem.
Women like to feel prioritized. That's something that's major that is important to a bitch. It could be the smallest in the smallest
so
way.
It's not a priority for me to have.
It ain't got to be a priority to you.
You do have peace. You just got shrimp Alfredo.
Right.
Your stomach full of shit. I just want you to take a bag of trash.
I already got the food so much.
She cooked
We better have on these groceries.
Right.
My cousin got us the food.
You put half on the step.
Okay, I agree with that part.
What them bad ass kids doing though? Why they ain't taking that trash out?
Exactly.
Oh, I don't got those.
We got teenagers walking around here. Why they ain't taking the trash out?
Mine do. So I really don't have a trash problem.
This is an example.
And we don't argue it, then, you know.
It's a common issue in the.
I got 3 grown kids that will take the trash out.
See, I don't got that. Nipsey ain't taking shit out.
So you don't have a lot of trash.
True. It's true. It's just one person trash. It's okay. It's all right. Well, you guys, the whole culture is really real. Niggas ain't taking out the trash. Bitches ain't trying to raise niggas. Niggas don't want to hear bitches nag. It's a whole bunch of shit going on. What's up, King? What's that? You need a lighter?
Hey, before we move, if we have time, I just wanted to turn this into one thing. So I noticed we started out talking about hoe culture, and it ended up talking about gender roles. And that was my whole issue in the first place. It is women taking their sexuality back. And I think that is really what it all boils down to, is men are calling this trend hoe culture because women are owning their stuff. And it is outside of what they're used to in terms of gender.
Okay. Final thoughts, franchise? Like on Jerry Springer, they got the final thoughts.
I rest my case.
Because you don't want to take the goddamn trash out when somebody asks you to.
It's some trash
and then, you know what? Right now, some trash sticking at your house that you said you was going to take out.
I was like,
just messing with him.
Trash out for all I can't take trash out.
I was talking about in the studio because the trash can is kind of full.
Right. Now that's one thing the guys here, they don't, I don't take the trash out. They usually take care of the trash. So shout out to my boys, you know what I'm saying, my business partners, I love them. They let me maintain the female role, and I appreciate that.
That's amazing.
Yes. So, you know, ladies, try to walk in your femininity. Niggas, try to do shit when a bitch asks you the first time because she really just want to be a priority in that moment. It's
important, fellas, to get it done.
I'm just saying, like, God damn it, make the bitch a priority. Who that is? Oh, what's up? I don't know who that is. But this has been Jammitorcrammit Thursdays, you guys. I'm Miss Levy, queen of all things indie. This is Cindy and my boy Franchise Music, y'all. Stay tuned. We got Hustlers Radio coming up with my boy BP Slowdown, part owner of Letter Jam Radio, so it's going down. Shout out to Desiree Simone and Big Bad Cab, their new song, Riding With My Broad.
With my broad.
I don't know why I said riding. I don't know. Okay, and shout out to Skullface. Thank you.
Nard and Perion
out of DC. We got y'all in heavy rotation. We look forward to linking up with you guys in the future. Ebony, I hope your grandmama and them is good. I hope you ain't lying because I don't like that shit. I'll see you next Thursday. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe. You gotta change the date on your own fly. I'm Miss Levy, queen of all things indie, and stay tuned.